Hey there, what's up guys? It's Fergal here and thanks for checking out my review. Now before we get started with the review, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get $10,000 per month, then be sure to check out the first link in the description. Now back to the review. So when you pick up this product, you're going to get my 4 awesome bonuses delivered to you automatically. Bonus number 1 is I'm going to show you how I get 250,000 email subscribers every single Friday. This isn't a technique, it's not a method. I literally show you where to go, how to pick them up, and then I show you how to mail them from a self-hosted autoresponder that costs between $3 and $12 per month. Now, bonus number 2 is I'm going to show you my free traffic method that I'm using right now in 2023 to absolutely flood my offers, my blogs and my sites with traffic. Bonus number 3 is I'm going to show you how to rank all of your YouTube videos first for your selected keyword on YouTube so that you can get a ton of traffic from YouTube to your offers. And bonus number 4 is I'm going to give you access to promote my own product, Empire, and I'm going to give you 100% commission throughout the funnel so that you can literally promote it as your own product. So with that said, let's jump over and see what this product is all about. But before we do that, don't forget, if you would like me to build your entire internet marketing business for you and stay with you until you get to $10,000 per month, then you're going to want to check out the first link in the description as well. And if you want to pick up this product that I'm reviewing, then you want to check out the second link in the description.
Hi everybody, this is Austin and I want to welcome you to this demo of the Rank Squad application. And this is going to be a fairly long video because I just want to go through all the different parts in this one video, and I think is worth the time. I will also do smaller videos for the different parts individually, but this one here is just to give you an overall view of the application. So once you sign up, log in, you're going to be brought to this dashboard, and depending on your level of access, you're going to have access to the different parts of this application. So but I'm logged in as admin, so I have access to all the different features and functionalities. So right at the top, it tells you how many credits you have. This will be your profile, and it also tells you how many credits you have. Now on this first page, the application is divided into 3 main sections. On the left side, you have your navigation with the different functions. Now in the middle is where all your content happens, and to the side are your publication platforms. These are all high domain authority sites, and the whole idea is to leverage the power of these sites to push your own content up the rankings. So again, once you log in, you're going to be brought here, and I'm going to clear this out so we can have a fresh form. So there are different ways that you can bring content into this application. You can copy what you already have if you have content that you wrote yourself or you got from somewhere. If it's somebody else's content, my suggestion is that you kind of adapt it, rewrite it, make it yours instead of just copying somebody else's content and dumping it here. So you don't want to do that. You want to at least rewrite, tweak it, or do something to it to make it different. So, but I have content that I already prepared and I already copied it, so I'm going to paste that in here. So that's my original content that I prepared. Now, once you put your content in here, there are things that you can do with it. If it is in HTML with all those weird symbols, you can strip it of that HTML symbol. You can save the content, for later use. If it sounds too much, if you generated with an AI and it sounds too AI, you can humanize it with this button. You can rewrite as the AI to rewrite the content. And if it is some content that you got from somebody else, like let's say a YouTube transcript, you can use this button to strip it of any identifiers in that transcript. So those are the buttons here. Now you want to give your content a title, so I'm just gonna copy what is already here and put it up there. And you want to give it a keyword. So this is about aura cleansing. So I'm just going to take this part here, aura cleansing, and paste it in the keyword box. So once I have that done, I have my title and keyword. I can go down and generate additional keywords from that keyword. So I'm going to use this button here to generate more ideas or more keywords that are related to my main keywords. So I'm going to click on this. So now we generated additional keywords or ideas for us. So let's take a quick look at what it's generated, and they're all going to be related to our main keyword. So we have aura cleansing techniques, benefits of aura cleansing, how to cleanse your aura, chakra healing and aura cleansing, and so on and so forth. Now you can save these keywords or ideas to the content save content page, and you can also reload it later on for later use. So I already saved it, so I'm going to leave it at that. Now going back up here, you want to give it a target audience. Who are you trying to target? We have different kinds of audiences. You have beginners, entrepreneurs, small businesses, small business owners, e-com, digital marketers, bloggers. You have all kinds of people that you can target here, students, parents. So for our purpose, I'm just going to say maybe beginner, people who are just beginning in this niche. So I'm just going to say beginners. And what's the tone that you want the app to use? So we have expert but friendly, professional, conversational, technical, humorous, inspirational, formal, informal, empathetic, authoritative, witty. So you have to look through here and see what would be applicable to your situation. So I'm going to say for this beginner, I'm going to say expert but friendly. So I'm going to use that. Now you can give it a demographic for your audience. So I'm going to say let's target women. And let's say 30 to say 55 years of age. Women 35 to 55. Live in urban areas. Okay, so let's leave it at that. Now I'm going to come back to this in another video, but for now just leave it alone. Okay, how long do you want your content to be? It's the default is 1,500. You can do and I think how long your content can be depends on your access level. So we have 400 words, 800, 1,005, 2,000, and 5,000 words and more. So for this here, I'm going to leave it at 1,500 words. We already did our topic ideas. Now, if you want your content to have a website or another URL that people can visit, you can put that in here. So I'm just going to put, let's say, Google https:// sometimes my finger goes in the wrong //google.com. So that's just something we want to put there, but you want to put your own website address or any property on a video or whatever that you're trying to get a traffic to. Now here you have to put your brand information, your brand name, your credentials, maybe your where you're located, your phone number, your experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, because these things all matter. It used to be that most of the time what you need is just backlinks, but SEO and GEO has changed. SEO is now being replaced by generative engine optimization, and the requirements are a little different. So that's why you want to do experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthy stuff like that. It's no longer just all about backlinks. So now you can put, let's say, I don't know what we're gonna put here. Let me just think of get out some information that we can put in there, just as a placeholder. Okay, so for this instance, I have something I already wrote up for this demo, and I'm just gonna copy parts of it and put it in here. So let's see, brand terms. So this is what I have: Aura review and coach for 20 years, recognized in the Sacramento area for best Aura diagnostics for the year 2024, recognized by Aura Reading Club for helping well over 5,000 people get in tune with their inner core, offer free Aura reading on the first Saturday of the month as a community service in the Sacramento area. We are also cited in Google, LinkedIn, and Substack as an authority in the Aura reading space. So this is just something I made up, so I'm just gonna copy that. And but you want to do that for your own brand and put that in here. What is your call to action? Let's get free consultation. Consult today. And if we want to put a link, you can toggle this on and paste the link in here. So I'm just going to do Google again. But this should be your own website or piece of content that you want to link to. Now we have a space for two keywords. I'm going to go to our keyword cluster, those keyword ideas, and I first of all take this here, Aura Clinton, copy that, put that here. I'll go to my keyword cluster, or those ideas that we generated, and check something benefits of Aura Cleansing. That sounds good. So I'm just going to copy that, put it in here, and then you can link these two keywords to a page on your site or another piece of property online that you want to link to. So I'm just going to copy that Google thing and put it in here. But it doesn't have to be the same URL, it can be different URLs. I'm just going to paste that here for speed. So I think we have everything filled in. And all we have to do now is, depending on your access level, you have access to different publishing platforms here. So because I'm admin, I have access to all the publishing platforms. I'm just going to toggle all of them on. So I can generate for each one of them, and also generate for the FAQ and how to schema for additional power to the content. So altogether we have 12 selected publishing types to publish to. The only thing that is left now is to click on publish and give it the time to generate for those 12 different publishing platforms. So I'm just going to click on that and let it do its thing. Because of the number of platforms, it's going to take it a little time to finish. So I'm just going to pause this and come back to it. Okay, it's done creating the content. So now once it's done, it's going to move all that. We were over here in the generator. So now it moved all that content to outputs. So let's see the different forms of output that it generated. So we have Medium, WordPress, LinkedIn, Reddit, Substack, the YouTube script, Blogger, blogger.com, content, Google Sites, content, Tumblr. We have our FAQ schema and the how to schema. And also there is a PDF feature here that you can generate a PDF and publish that to any of the PDF platform, free PDF platforms for additional power. So once it's done generating, there are things that you can do with this content here other than publishing. You can okay, I forgot to mention what you can log into your WordPress here and publish in your own WordPress.com site and publish. You can rewrite the content. If you read it and don't like any part of it, you can rewrite it or tweak it as much as you want. You can copy it and save it somewhere else. You can download it or you can delete. You can also select all at the same time and delete or save. It says save 12 pieces of content. So you can click on this and save all of them to the content, save content page. And you can delete all of them too if you don't think you want to continue to keep them or use them. So, but here are all your contents. And the next thing now is to log into each of the platforms and publish the contents. It says login and publish, so we can click on that. Whatever is highlighted is what it's going to log into. So now it's logging into my Medium account, and that's me over there, and it's going to publish that if I decide to publish it. But I don't want to publish that. I'm not doing anything with aura cleansing in my Medium. So going back to the application, now if you want to publish your WordPress, you just click on WordPress and log in to publish. It's going to prompt you to log into your continue as this is my WordPress.com. We're going to get to WordPress.org in a few, but this is publishing to WordPress.com. So if I want to continue, I can continue to publish to that platform, and then I can publish it right here. But again, I'm not doing anything with aura cleansing, so I don't need to publish that. So there's the preview right here, top benefits of aura cleansing. So I don't need to publish that. So I'm just gonna get back out, go back to. So you get the idea. If you want to publish to Reddit, you just select Reddit, click on login and publish. Substack, click on login and publish. YouTube, this one is gonna. This is just a transcript, the video script. So you're gonna have to create a video with this to publish to YouTube. And we might add that feature later where you can, it will let you create a video. But right now, you can take this script here, go to a video app and turn that into a video. So the next one is Blogger blog. You can click on that, log into Blogger and publish. Google Sites, same thing, log in and publish. And what am I missing? Quora, you can click on that, login and publish. Tumblr, same thing, click on that, login and publish. Then your FAQ schema, it tells you what to do with it. This is, you have to copy this snippet here and put it in the header section of your site. It tells you right here to implement, copy this script and paste it into the head section of your HTML. So you're gonna have to copy this and put it in the head part of your platform, your website. Same thing with the how to schema. You have to says to implement, copy this script and paste it into the head section of your page HTML. Ensure that the steps in the schema match the visible content on the page for compliance. So all you have to do is copy this and paste it into the head section of your website or HTML page. Okay, so that is that. And okay, the last one here is the PDF. Now you can also generate a PDF of this content. Your PDF usually uses HTML format, so I'm gonna go back to WordPress. WordPress is in HTML, and what else is in HTML? LinkedIn is not HTML. Blog is HTML, yeah, and Google site is HTML. So any of these platforms will generate a PDF, and I think the other ones can too. But I'm definitely sure that WordPress, Blog, and Google sites will give you a PDF. So I'm just gonna click on that, put it on, and then generate a PDF so we can see what it looks like. Okay, generated, and it gave me a download thing, so I'm gonna download it to my download, and let's open it and see what it looks like. Okay, we can open it from here. So that's what the PDF looks like. The ultimate guide to oral cleansing techniques, benefits, and misconceptions. It looks very professional. So that's what your PDF is gonna look like. And there are some links, that go back to you. Remember, we put Google in there. This can go back to your website. So all you have to do is, upload this to any of the free PDF hosting platforms, and that way you can get referrals from there. So basically, that's this first part here. Now you can also chat with the AI if you want to tune something up. You can click on chat with AI and do a little more chat on whatever it is that you are trying to get some more answers from the AI. Okay, yes, it loaded that piece here, and then you can chat with it if there's something you want to fine tune or something you want the AI to investigate further. You can do that here. So let's go back to output generator. That's where we started. Okay, so the next button below that is your YouTube wizard. Now this is really beautiful because if you don't have any piece of content that you want to use as your seed here, you can go to this module and get some free content basically. So this is how that works. First of all, you're going to search for a video, and we are doing, I'm not sure if there are videos on this, but let's try and see. That's our keyword. I'm going to copy that and go back to your YouTube wizard. So I'm going to search for a video. Or if you have a video already, a video link already, you can paste that in here. But I have a keyword, so I'm just going to search for that keyword. So click on that. Positive aura cleanse. Okay, we got plenty of videos. So if you want to watch the video, you can to see what it looks like. This one is 6.7 minutes. The length of the video would give you a good idea of whether or not you're going to get a good script. This one is 9 minutes. This one is 18 minutes. So aura protection cleansing. So let's look at this one. I'm just going to copy the URL. I don't even need to watch it. So I'm going to copy the URL. Now this is where the magic happens. So you go to this button here, it says open galaxy.ai. So I'm going to click on that. So it brings up Galaxy's. I signed up for the free version. You don't need the paid version, but if you want to, you can do the paid version if you want to. But I'm only using the free version. Okay, so this video is unavailable. So we can use that. Okay, let's try another one. Let's see. This one is 10 minutes. I'm going to copy the URL. Go back to this and paste. Okay, this one is available. So all we have to do is click on summarize video. I guess it wants me to log in. I haven't logged into this. Let's say I'm going to use Google to log in. Yeah. So I logged in and the video I pasted in. Okay, I pasted the video link and I clicked on summarize, and now it's doing the summary. Again, you don't need the paid version to do this, but if you want to upgrade, you can always upgrade. I use the free version to do my summary. It's taking it a little. Okay, so it's summarized, and this is what the summary looks like: how to perform an incredible aura cleansing meditation for chakra balancing. So all I'm gonna do is copy this. I hope it copies the whole thing. It looks nice and clean. And I'm gonna paste it in Word document first to make sure it copied everything. I just copied that. That's why it's good to sometimes do this. So you just copied the URL. I'm not gonna keep this. I'm just gonna highlight the whole thing and copy it. So that way you copy only what you want. Okay, that's the button here, copy to clipboard. Well, either way we got what we needed, so I'm gonna copy that. Now, once you have that, you go back to your rank squad. So that's what this YouTube is for. That's all you do. You get your transcript. Now you go back to your dashboard. So you have an original piece of content that you can work with. So you paste that in here. That becomes your input document. Now remember in earlier I said if you have content that has brand names and brand identifiers, you can use this button here to strip this content of any brand identifiers. So I'm just going to click on that. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says Albert, whatever. So I'm just going to click on this and it's going to strip it of all. It took all the brand names and brand identifiers out. So now what we have is just raw content. Now the next thing we can do is this is still somebody's content that we want to repurpose. So we can tell it to rewrite this content. So I'm going to click on that and have it, let's read it first. It says how to perform an incredible aura cleansing meditation for chakra balancing and healing. This article guides you through a detailed aura cleansing meditation designed to balance chakra and promote healing. It emphasizes finding a peaceful. This is beautiful. So I'm just going to rewrite that. Okay, so it has written it. Now it says transform your energy, a guide to aura cleansing meditation for chakra balancing and healing. Sounds good to me. So now you can humanize it if it doesn't sound real human. If it sounds anything like written by AI, you can humanize it with this button, but this sounds natural to me. You can save this content for later use. I think we need a title for it. That's the title. That's why it's not doing anything. That's the title here, and the keyword is cleansing and cleansing meditation. Put that in here. Now we can save it. It needs those piece of content to save it. Now we can save it. We can also generate our ideas, more ideas. So I'm going to click on that to generate more ideas. So see how your keyword keep multiplying. So now we generated more ideas. You can save that cluster. We can okay, it's trying to load the old one, so it's saving the same place. So we saved it and we can load it later. Now from here the process is the same. You can do exactly what we did before and then push it over to the content platforms and publish to them. So that's the key thing with the YouTube wizard, is to get that original piece of content. You search for videos, find videos that allow you to get a transcript, copy the transcript, bring it back here to the dashboard, paste it in here, strip identifiers, bright identifiers, and you can rewrite it, humanize it, and it becomes your a fresh piece of content, and then you can send it over to your publishing platforms and publish. So the next module here is your agent, AI agent. Now this one here, I'm gonna do a fresh one. So you click new conversation to start a fresh one. Our keyword was aura cleansing. So I'm gonna copy that, go back to AI agent, paste that in here. And I'm going to leave this on auto transfer. And what that means is that if you leave this toggled on, once the AI is done doing what it's doing, it's going to move that content over to this box here where we started. So it's automatically going to move it over here, so you can start doing the publishing. So back to AI, and I'm going to paste that keyword here again. So it's an auto transfer, and I'm going to click on this. Gives you a little snippet of what it is doing. I've completed the competitor analysis for aura cleansing. Yeah, here's a summary of the analysis. It gives you, tells you what it found, your insight, content opportunities, and your competitors. I have completed the competitor analysis and generated a detailed outline for aura cleansing. It gives an outline on what you can do to compete in this keyword. Running. Okay. Now it says, okay, now we move the content over to the dashboard. So now that piece of content is in the dashboard, and if you look at it, you see that it's already formatted as a HTML document. So it is an HTML, and if you want to strip it of these little funny things, you can click on this to strip it of it. But there's no need to do that because it works perfectly the way it is. So now from here, we can do the same thing that we did before. You can save the source document, you can humanize it, you can rewrite it, you can, there are no identifiers here, so you don't need to strip anything. You can generate more topic ideas. You can give it a demographic to target, and it's basically the same from what we did before. And once you have all these things filled out, you click on generate content, and it will generate as many of these things as you selected. And then once it's done that, it will push it to, I don't want to do that because that's going to take some time. It will push it to the outputs, and from here you can publish to those platforms. So that's the AI agent. Now the next one there is the authority amplifier, and I think this is another great feature. We're gonna use the same keyword. Let me grab that keyword again. Aura cleansing. We paste that in here. That's our target keyword. We are doing US. You can do US, Great Britain, Canada, Australia. So we are here in the US, so we're gonna do US, and we want 10 results. So it's gonna go take a picture of the top 10 websites on this keyword, then analyze those images and find opportunities where you can really make a difference, and then create content for that. So let's tell it to take pictures. It's taking pictures of the SAP results. Now it's done doing that. Now it says it's doing a deep crawl. So we're gonna ask it to do a deep crawl of 10 of those top 10 sites. So now it's crawling those top 10 rankings. I'm gonna pause it because we don't want this thing to go too long. It's getting pretty long already. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Okay, it's done. Crawling now. We're on step 3, AI analysis. So we're gonna do the AI analysis, opportunity gap differentiators, schema recommendations. That's what it's doing now. It's finding opportunity gaps, finding what can differentiate you from the other people on this keyword. These are what it finds. It says a comprehensive aura cleansing guide, and it ranks them. So this one has 85 points. Potential risks and side effects of aura cleansing, 80 points. Interactive aura assessment tools, 90 points. Aura cleansing for mental health professionals, 75 points. So we can select all of them, or you can take as many as you want, as few as you want. So I'm gonna do this. So these are the once you select that the thing that is gonna use to create the final content. So I'm gonna take this interactive aura assessment tools and the comprehensive aura cleansing guide. We can take these two, yeah, those 3. And then we're gonna ask it to do step 4, generate outline based on those the 3 things that we selected. Okay, so it generated an outline. This is what the outline sounds like: the ultimate guide to aura cleansing methods, risks and personalizations, understanding aura cleansing, comprehensive aura cleansing methods, the science behind aura cleansing, potential risks. This sounds great to me. So now we're on step 5, generate drafts. So it's going to generate a draft based on these things here, and we're looking at about 2,500 words, more or less. It could be a little bit, could be a little short. So it will generate. Okay, now it's done generating this final piece of content. Not quite, I forgot. So it generated the ultimate guide to aura cleansing methods, risks, and personalizations. Are you ready to rejuvenate your spiritual energy? This ultimate guide provides you with everything you need to know about aura cleansing, from step-by-step methods to potential risks and personalized routines. Understanding the aura cleansing. So it looks great to me. It's already formatted, and we can click on this to send it to the generator. We remember our generator. We can click here to send it to the generator so that we can publish to our platforms, or we can go to this last piece here and generate content swarms. I'm going to send this first over there. So it says send into generator. I hope it didn't take me out of the swarm. Yeah, it sure did. Yeah. So, but you can, I think the best thing to do would be to generate a swarm first. The swarm is just, these are little snippets of content that you can share on your social media and have it linked back to the main article. So that content that we just generated here is now over here in our dashboard. So from here again, the process is the same. The ultimate guide to aura cleansing methods, risk, and personalization. So from here, we can push it over to the platforms and publish. Okay, the next module in the navigation is the SERP analytics. And basically what's the wrong one. What this is this module takes a keyword that you provide, then it does an analysis of the top 10 ranking pages and finds some kind of a content gap, and then it creates content to fill that particular content gap. So basically that's what this module is doing. So let's give it a keyword and see what it does. I'm gonna go back to our dashboard, pick up another keyword for the niche that we have been doing, the aura cleansing. So I'm just gonna go down to keyword cluster. Okay, and we have aura cleansing techniques. I think that sounds good. So I'm gonna copy that. Let me save this before we move on. Okay, so now we take that keyword, go back to SAP Analytics, give it a keyword, and we're gonna be using Google. So I'm gonna click on Analyze Competition. Once the analysis is done, it's gonna save it in the analysis history. Then I think it's informed us that the analysis is complete. So we're gonna go here and we are doing aura cleansing techniques. So I'm gonna click here to see what the analysis looks like. And here it is, this gives us a content strategy, key insights, content opportunities. It says it provide detailed comparison of different aura cleansing techniques to help users choose the most suitable method. Offer downloadable resources such as checklists or guides to assist users in implementing cleansing practices. Create interactive content like quizzes or assessment to engage users and personalize their learning experience. Develop community forum. Offer expert-led video tutorials. So these are some content opportunities that we can exploit. Now, the next thing we need to do is to generate the actual content that we want to post to our websites and social media platforms. So I'm gonna select which ones to generate. So let's do WordPress. Depending on your access level, you can choose all of them or whatever number that you have access to. Let's do LinkedIn, Blogger, and Google Sites. So I have an admin access, so I could have chosen all of them, but that takes a longer time to generate. So we're gonna generate an article first. So I'm gonna click on that. Maybe let's do infographics that way, because we have done article in the other engine modules. So let's do infographics this time. So I'm gonna click on that, and it says creating infographic for platform. This may take 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm gonna put this on pause while it does that. As it is processing, it gives you a little alerts at the bottom here regarding what it's doing, where it is at that particular time. Here it is completed, and it says it is saved in the save content module. So let's go over there and see what. Okay, here is the infographics that we just generated. Now we can view it, or we can also generate a prompt to create the actual image for these infographics. So first of all, let's take a look at it and see. So this is the source content. This is WordPress, LinkedIn, Google Sites, and Blogger. Remember, these are the platforms that we selected. I'm going to go back to the source content, close this out, and then we're going to generate a prompt for that content. Let's see, we got, okay. Prompt is getting generated now. Okay, the prompt is generated. We can save the prompt, we can copy it, or we can take that prompt that we copied and take it to OpenRouter to generate the actual infographics image. I'm going to copy the prompt, save it also, and then we're going to head over to OpenRouter. Now OpenRouter is more like an aggregation of all the different language models, the AI models. It's a whole bunch of them on OpenRouter. It is a paid service, but the good thing is that you can use any of the models that you prefer to use. So for this one, I'm going to use Google's Nano Banana. So let me look for that. Let's go to models. I'm going to search for Nano Banana. Nano. I can type Nano Banana. That's Google's image generation platform. And I'm going to do a chart. Then I'm going to paste the prompt that we copied in here, and then click on this. So it is generating. You can see the little pen there spinning. Just give it a few seconds to finish generating. Meanwhile, I'm going to put it on pause. Okay, here comes the image. Okay, usually generates 2 images, and you can choose the one that you prefer. So this is the image right here, and can make it larger. I'm just going to download it and then open it from my computer. So I'm going to say save images. save it to rank squad and call it, what's the name? Aura cleansing techniques. AURA, aura cleansing, so EAN techniques. Yes, I hope I spelled that correctly. Aura cleansing techniques. So I'm going to save that and then open it from my. So let's make it a little bigger so we can see. I think it looks great. Make that a full page. Okay. I think it looks really awesome. Aura cleansing techniques. Restore your energy, balance your life, meditation for inner peace, revitalize with sound healing, purify with crystal healing and sage. So it looks very great. And okay, the one thing we forgot was to put, I forgot to add a link back to our website in here. But that's something that you can do, you know, to add a link to your infographics, so your viewers can follow that link back to your website. So that's that. And going back to, let's see. Okay, going back to rank squad. This is where you can add your website link or URL. So just add your website URL here, https:// I'm gonna say aknett.net. So if I generate this again, this link is gonna be on the infographics. So I forgot to mention that before we generate, so I'm not gonna generate a new one. I'm just gonna move on. So, but that's the SERP analytics. So again, you can generate different kinds of content here. We can generate an article, listicle, infographics, and social media posts. Okay, so that's SERP analytics. Okay, the next thing is the geo-entity code. And what that is basically is a code that allows you to define how you want the large language models to see your brand. Right here at the top, it tells you a little bit about it. It says define how AI engines see your brand, generate a reusable LLM optimized identity code, and inject it into every rank squad asset. So it is LLM ready. It has a text plus JSON version that you can use, and it is auto injection compatible. So what you do is to fill this code here as completely as possible. And I have already created some content I'm going to paste in here. That's about rank squad. I sit under brand info, and I'm just going to copy the name, and that goes in the name box here. Then a brand, business, and product information. So I'm going to copy that. It is a geo optimization application. So we're going to paste that in here. Do that again. next is the description. I'm gonna copy this one. I'm gonna paste it in here. Says Rank Squad lets users, mostly business owners and affiliate marketers, agencies, coaches, influencers, and anyone who has a digital real estate that they would like to make more visible online. That's not the complete idea. Let's users, mostly this is influence anyone who has digital real estate that they would like to make more visible online, to inject their brand into the large language models. Expertise, experience, and proof you know what you know your stuff. So let's see what we got for that one. Rank Squad has been helping content creators rank their website and other online entities in Google, and now is poised to help users inject their online digital real estate into the large language models and AI platforms. We have helped users optimize and rank tens of thousands of digital real estate. Okay, let's copy that. I made up on the fly, so let's put that in here. And the authority signal, let's get that one too. Signal, it gives a little snippet of what that is here. For each of the boxes, it gives you a little snippet of what goes in there. And then your target keyword. For this one, we're going to use a generative engine optimization. And for the last box there, you can put as many links as you, the more the better. Website, email, social media links and stuff like that. So we have all the boxes filled out, and we want to save that to the library. So we're going to generate the entity code, and then we'll be able to save it. So I'm going to save it. And if you look to the right here, it has two boxes. The first one is the text entity block, and then you have the JSON entity object. The difference is that with the text entity block, the AI has a more leeway to generate the content. But with the JSON entity block object, the AI is restricted to whatever information you put in here. So, but I'm gonna leave it to the text entity block. Alright, so every time you generate a piece of content, the AI is going to look over here and see what needs to be injected into that piece of content. And that way the AI's large language models will begin to associate you and your brand with all these pieces of content that you are putting online. So this has been saved, and if you change something, you can regenerate the content that goes over here. But basically, that's what the GeoEntity code builder is all about. It helps you to build this content here that associates your brand, inform the AI and large language models about your brand, and how good and important your brand is within your niche. So that's why it's important to fill this as thoroughly as possible. That way the AI will know how to identify you and how to rank your brand. And I think that brings us to the end of this module. The next one here is WordPress, and WordPress is pretty simple. This is WordPress.org, not WordPress.com. So when you create a piece of content and it's saved, you can come over here. If you have a WordPress, well, your own personal WordPress site, you can come over here and select that piece of content. Let's say this, we want to publish this to our WordPress.org site. So I'm going to click on that, bring it over here. It is a WordPress site, and then I'm going to go over here and select that site. Let's say I want to publish it to this one. I'm going to click on that. If I have any images I want to publish along with it, so I'm going to click here and select that image. Let's say I want to use this image, so I'm going to click on that, open it up. If the image is online already, just copy the URL to that image and paste it in here. So this is all good and ready to go, and all you have to do is click on publish, and it publishes to your WordPress site. So that's that one. Okay, for this module here, my goal was to make this a complete autopilot. However, out of the 6 platforms, 3 of them do not have a public-facing API, so it wasn't possible to automate those completely. So out of the 6, I was able to connect 3 on complete autopilot. So what you do here is, first of all, you make your connections, go to the connections page and make sure you are connected with your API. So these 3 here, WordPress.com, Tumblr, and LinkedIn are connected. However, Medium and Reddit and Substack do not have a public-facing API that you can use to really make this totally autopilot. Even though it says active here, but no, that's not really active because they don't have a public-facing API keys that you can use to completely automate that. So basically what you do is you come here, give it a keyword, and give it your audience. This time I'm doing females 25 to 55 years old, and you make sure this is on auto trigger content agent, and you click on start. So it did publish finally, but only to those 3 platforms that have a public-facing API, have the WordPress.com, LinkedIn, and Tumblr. So let's view the content. Transformative benefits of aura cleansing for holistic well-being. That's on WordPress.com. Let's look LinkedIn. Even though my page is not about aura cleansing, but this is understanding your auras, and aura is believed to be the magnetic field surrounding every living being, acting as a protective shield while absorbing ambient energies. Okay, and it formatted pretty nice. And the last one there is Tumblr. Tumblr says go to my account home. The transformative benefits of aura cleansing for holistic well-being. So we got those 3 published on autopilot. But as time goes on, if I'm going to be checking to see if when these other platforms begin to offer a public API, and as soon as they do that, I'm going to make that available. Okay, that's basically it. The next thing there in our navigation is saved content. That's where all the content that we generated are being saved. This is from AI Studio. From the dashboard, this is GeoCode and SERP Analytics. And this is instructions on how to use the app and your profile. You can set up your profile, add your social media links and all that. And here is where you set up your API keys. And this is where you make your connections. And that's it. So this is a long video, but I think it's well worth it. And I think this app is going to help you dominate the AI search engines and you know, give your brand the boost that it needs and desires. Again, I want to thank you for watching and see you on the inside. God bless you. Bye bye.